All right, guys, we are going to find out the month that Jesus was born in. And it is so simple. Now, I can't tell you the day, but I can tell you the month because the Bible tells me exactly when Jesus was conceived, and then you can find out when he was born, what month. We're in Luke chapter 1, starting at verse 26. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. And he shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David. So clearly in the 6th month. Now, all you have to do is figure out which is the 6th month on the Hebrew calendar and go 9 months up. So here we have a fairly accurate calendar overlaid on our calendar. In other words, we have a Hebrew calendar overlaid on our Gregorian calendar that we use today, and we can get a pretty good idea, give or take, about when Jesus was born and when he was conceived. So he was conceived in the 6th month, okay? And on the bottom there you see the Hebrew months are on the outside, obviously, and it is named Elul. So that's pretty easy, and you can see where it lands on our calendar, which is mid to early September and mid to late August. Okay, and it can even go as far as September 23rd or September 24th, September 25th, give or take on our calendar. That would be the start of the next month. So we're in that month right there, Elul. And it would be 9 months after. That is the gestation period of a baby, right? So you go 9 months forward and you end up in, give or take, the month of Sivan on the right hand side there, which would be mid to late May and mid to early June. And again, this is a roundabout because sometimes it can go deeper into June, or sometimes it can go, deeper into another month. So it's not exactly in the middle of the month that it ends, depending on the moon cycle. But that's fairly simple on how to figure out about when Jesus was born. Now, the reason that I wanted to point this out is because clearly it has absolutely nothing to do with the month of December, in which that falls on, the month of the 9th and 10th month on the Hebrew calendar. And that has nothing to do with Jesus' conception in the 6th month. And it has nothing to do with his birth in the 3rd month. Now, a very interesting thing to me is that if you read right before what I just read you, it talks about John the Baptist's conception day, the day he was put in the womb. And that is 5 months before Jesus. Jesus was in the 6th month, so it looks like John would be in the 1st month, which would be Nisan, right there in mid to late March on the top and mid to early April. Okay, this is around Passover too. So that's the John the Baptist's conception. So it's very interesting to me they're on the opposite sides of the calendar, right? And if you go, now look at this, if you go 9 months from Nisan 1, the conception of John, you get to clearly the ninth month, which is Kislev, okay, which would be his birth month around. And what month are we in? We're in December. So actually, when people are celebrating Christmas, thinking it's the birth month or the birthday of Jesus, that's actually the birth month of John the Baptist. Is that not bizarre? That is totally bizarre to me. And I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that, but it's right there in Luke chapter 1. You can read it yourself. Jesus was conceived in the 6th month, not born. And John the Baptist was conceived, not born, conceived 5 months before that. So that would be the 1st month. Very interesting to me. And it's so amazing to me how simple it is to see this, to find out. It's all right there. So again, screenshot this and use it. It's a pretty good little picture here.